This is the Top Hat Life, and welcome to this week's eBay Day Every Sunday. Now today, I just wanted to talk about 3 things you want to keep in mind as a reseller. Now, as a reseller, on eBay, which is the main platform we focus on right now, we are thinking of migrating and expanding to other platforms. But eBay right now is our main focus, so that's what all the examples in today's video is going to be on and about. So on eBay, we are currently a top rated seller, so this is based on our experience so far and what we know on eBay. So first things first, number 1, you want a reliable way to source. You don't want to be spontaneously buying things all the time to resell, because sometimes that just doesn't work out and you don't find anything worth reselling. Or you find stuff you think is good, but then it ends up not yielding enough profit for it to be worth the time and effort. So you want to get a good way to source first off. And now if you're not sure what sourcing is, you're going to hear it a lot if you're starting to resell or you're in the e-commerce business, because sourcing just means the process of getting your items to resell or to sell. So whether that be going to flea markets every week, every weekend you go to garage sales, you look for garage sales, going online and buying things and flipping the items or reselling them, buying things by the pallet, even buying things by the truckload. Those are all ways of sourcing your items, because you're getting them from another place or from somewhere else, and you're getting those to be sold on whatever platform you choose or however you're doing it. So you want to get a good, reliable, it's almost like an income. Like you want a reliable income, you want a reliable way to source, because that will be your income as a reseller. Once you get that reliable way of sourcing, whether that be, let's say every weekend you go to garage sales and you do that every weekend and you get as much things as possible that are worth reselling, that's good, that's a good start. But it's not just one way, you want other backup ways as well. So you don't want to just rely on garage sales, because maybe one weekend garage sales there's just none in your area, or it's not worth going out to other towns nearby, and let's say you do go out and you just have a bad week. It could be like that for a while, so for that week you would want to find or go to another way that you source. Let's say it's buying things online, you're having them shipped to you, and then reselling them because they're cheap. Like let's say you do it off of Shop Goodwill. And that's a good way to source as well. You just need to find things that work for you and are in your schedule, especially if you do this as just a side job and you don't focus on this. It's good to have things you can rely on if needed. So for our business, you also want to have a specific group of things that are easy for you to, let's say, list or resell. Also, like, we're starting to get into a lot of CDs and DVDs, games and movies, stuff like that, because of the fact that they're everywhere. They're very easy and reliable to source. They're easy to list, and especially if you get brand new ones like these, ones that are still in packaging, then it's really fast and easy to list, and you put brand new in the title, sealed, and they sell very fast. So that's our reliable way of sourcing. You just have to come up with something you want to source as well, like whether that be vintage items you want to source all the time and resell because you enjoy that, and whatever it is, You just gotta find a reliable way to do so. And number 2, the little things count. Now, what I mean by that is, you may think that reselling is just source your items, find the prices of the items, list them on as fast as possible, be as detailed as possible in your listing maybe, put it up there, and then when the items sell, you just ship it off, and boom, you make money. It sounds very simple, and that's the main process of how it works, but it gets way more in depth, because you could just do that and just do it the mainstream way and just do that all the time and keep it at that. But there's a little thing that you can do that will help increase your sales and profit whether you know it or not. Things like keeping your, let's say you're on eBay, keeping your feedback at 100% or very high is very important, because people do check your feedback. The more feedback you have, the more of a reliable seller you are or customer. That's why having such high feedback is very important on eBay. Now, currently, we still have 100% feedback because we work out issues with our buyers, and we try to we work out all the issues with our buyers, and we try to keep them as happy as possible and solve all the issues without creating more issues. Now, there's some people that just mostly ignore the feedback system, because on eBay you can just automatically give feedback when you sell something or when you buy something. But feedback is very important, and that's a little thing that actually it's not so little on eBay, but you just want to try to keep that in the back of your mind. Other little things could include stuff like cards when you ship out your items. Like, you can handwrite your cards like we do. We handwrite all our cards and we put them with our products when we ship them out. This whole stack is filled with handwritten cards. And we like to send that out like that because it kind of lets your buyer know when they receive their item that you're not just some business just selling just to make money, and you want to let them know that you actually care about your customers. And they do notice that, and we do get feedback saying your card made my day, or your card really made me feel happy, or stuff like that. We sometimes get that in our feedback, so it all rounds out, and it's worth your time if you have the time. Also, on eBay, when you print out the shipping label, there's a little box that says add a message to your buyer, and what you can do is you can leave a message there to your buyer. When you print out the shipping label, it'll send them a little message on eBay. Now, you don't have to do that, but we do leave a message to all our buyers because of the fact that you can put follow us on eBay, you can put follow us on eBay, thank you for your purchase. You can put stuff like that, or have a great day. And we recently started putting something like don't forget to follow us on eBay, and ever since we put don't forget to follow us, we've gotten more followers very rapidly compared to the 2 we've had for a long time. So all the little things you do will add up and will help you in the long run, whether you know it or not, because your customers will notice these little things that you do, and they do appreciate it most of the time, and they do something about it, like leaving feedback or stuff like that. And the third thing I wanted to say was stay persistent when you're reselling. Now, what I mean by that is you don't want to just list, like, let's say you list 50 items in one day and you're proud of yourself for doing that, and you decide to take a break for a few days of listing, and you just keep your mind off eBay and you like go with the flow and let things sell every day. That's not that's not a very good way of approaching it, because listing 50 items in one day, that takes a while. Unless you're listing super easy items, that takes a lot of your time, and it wears you out, and you just get super tired of listing. You just don't want to do it the next few days, and you want to take a break. That's why it's very good to spread out your listings, and instead of listing 50 once a week, you can list 10 every day, which is a lot less time consuming, a lot easier, and it keeps the algorithm going, and it lets them know that you're active on eBay, and it lets them know that you're still doing something. And if you persistently do that, you'll persistently get more sales, and your sales will ramp up and increase because of the fact that you're continually on eBay every day. It does know that. It does notice that. So whether or not you're doing this as a side job or a full-time job, you want to keep these 3 things in the back of your mind when you're doing it. Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see any future content or any future videos, subscribe to my channel. And our eBay link for our store is down below in the description. And visit our store at Mr.TopHatMan. I appreciate you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!